Hello there, my YouTube friends. So it's been a little while since I've given you any sort of an update or anything. Really, because at the minute not much has been happening. I've just, as you know, just got to sit through this part now and wait until the chemo and the radiotherapy has gone out of my system. Um, I have been healing quite well. It's been going pretty good.
I will fight just to survive. I won't be denied. I'm a warrior inside.
My throat is almost back to normal. I am getting some form of taste back. My taste buds are starting to taste things a bit more, and they actually are starting to taste like how they're supposed to taste, which is pretty good. I am pretty much eating now, properly. As in, I'm not having to feed through my tube. So hopefully I'll get that tube out very soon, and hopefully that'll start the ball rolling for us to be able to get back to the gym and get working out properly, because obviously you've seen that I've started and I've tried to work out, but it's still awfully tough with that thing in there. And I'll show you a little bit of footage of the reason why I'm saying it's a little bit difficult with that thing in there. You'll be able to see that basically part of the stomach is sort of starting to come through the wall, almost like a hernia style look to it. I'm keeping it really clean, so hopefully with a bit of luck, when I get this thing taken out, hopefully it'll not be too painful to shove that thing back inside of it and then allow it to heal over properly. I suppose I'll get told when it gets taken out how long I'm going to have to stay away from training in order to give it a proper chance to heal. I'm just hoping it's not too long. I'm hoping they're not going to say it's going to be like eight weeks plus or anything daft like that, because that will be hard for us, especially as I've only just getting back there and just started trying to sort of work out. But I've got to admit, my recovery has had a bit of a setback. It's now Wednesday the 2nd. I believe it's the 2nd now of May. So it's almost my birthday. I'm going to be 47. Getting old. I'm getting old. But like I say, I had a bit of a setback on Sunday. We decided to go out with the family to watch the Avengers Infinity War, because I'm well into those type of films. I mean, I love them, and I absolutely adored that film. It was freaking brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, I love all those types of movies. Some obviously better than others. But this one was fantastic. Though I do believe at some point it's going to get spoiled a little bit. I'm not going to give any spoilers away, just in case people haven't seen it and watch this, and this isn't technically a movie review or anything I'm doing. What I want to say is, if you're into that type of movie, if you're into the comic book style things or hero style movies and stuff like that, or into the Marvel universe or anything like that, go and see this one. Really, honestly, go and see it. It is absolutely brilliant. Some really big sort of moments in there that will sort of open your eyes a little bit, and it was really good. I really enjoyed it. Come out of there, was feeling a little bit funny. Got a later on that Sunday night, and I felt dreadful. I felt absolutely dreadful. Woke up on the Monday morning feeling just the same, but also I started to feel sick. I managed to get some breakfast down us, but by lunchtime I was literally feeling incredibly sickly. I mean, I thought I was going to throw up all over the place. So I didn't end up eating the rest of the day. I had a thing in my eyes where if I moved my head too fast, I'd get a shooting pain going through into the back of my skull. Same with just my eyes. If I just move my eyes, wasn't had to be too fast. Just if I move my eyes off in certain angles, boom, I would get such a pain shooting to the back of my skull. I had us a little bit concerned, but I just got on with it and dealt with it. Basically slept the best part of Monday. Got up on the Tuesday, felt just as lousy. My wife basically had phoned up for an appointment because she was really concerned it was on the Monday, because I hadn't eaten all day, and she knew that I'd only just started to gain some of the weight, so to sort of to be not eating and gonna lose it all again, which I know I probably would have lost quite a bit straight away. I didn't eat anything on the Tuesday for quite a while. like I say, she got an appointment for the doctor as far as I went up to see the doctors. He was running 40 minutes behind schedule, so that was like pretty 40 odd minutes, 50 minutes that I'd spent sitting there just waiting to go in and see him, for him to basically be told, look, I've got no idea what this is. This could be just a viral infection that you've picked up, which obviously we know in the case of yourself, it could possibly last a bit longer than what it would for most other people, so we're going to have to be careful. He took some bloods, which basically I've heard nothing from, so I take it there mustn't be anything major along with me bloods, otherwise I would have thought by now they probably would have been in touch with us. He gave us some anti-sickness tablets. I took them when I got home, went straight to bed, basically slept for nearly another 4 hours straight off, just straight through. Got up and I didn't feel too bad. I mean, I still felt a little bit dodgy, and I didn't feel too bad. I still felt groggy and I still felt a little bit sickly, but not anywhere near as bad as what I had beforehand. So I got up, had basically a cuppa and a few biscuits to try and think. Also had some toast. And then later on that night, because I knew I needed to get some calories in, I ended up having to go back to using the tube because I knew I couldn't have stomached drinking any of my drinks, with them being like a milk-based drink. I couldn't have stomached actually drinking one, so I had to go back to using the tummy tube, which, like I say, it knocked us back a little bit, but I'm still hoping to get the damn thing out. And I used that and had a couple of my drinks last night. Woke up this morning feeling absolutely lousy. You know what I mean? Really lousy. Took me meds, took me anti-sickness, and I'm going to touch wood. I've started to feel a lot better. I've started to pull myself around. I'm starting to feel a lot better. I do feel slight sort of weird feeling in my head, almost like a dizziness feeling when I get up and move around. But that's probably only to be expected because obviously the lack of food I've had. You know, I've managed to eat again now, which is a good thing. I am getting some chicken in that downers to try and boost my protein levels up and what have you. The breakfast I had this morning, I only had half of it because I started feeling really sickly then. But now, let's say I'm feeling pretty good, and I'm feeling pretty optimistic because tomorrow morning I'm going to the doctor's to get my TRT injection again. I'm going to start my TRT injections back up again. For two reasons, really. One is I'm hoping it'll help boost us a little bit because it does have that boosting effect. That's what this testosterone replacement therapy one does that I'm on. You know, it's not like taking tests like what a lot of them do in America. You know, they'll give you a small shot of test and they'll give you every week. This stuff is basically once every 12 weeks. It's a slow release testosterone thingy, but it is mainly to sort of help you feel better. It doesn't sort of, it's not going to make us grow as such. It'll help us to grow again because it'll start bringing the testosterone levels up with a bit of luck. The main reason, probably the main reason for us, is literally for the hoping that it will start the growth of me beard again. Yeah, because obviously it's a lot to do with your testosterone's a lot to do with that sort of growth of your beard, your nails, and all that type of stuff. You know, it comes from the testosterone. So I'm hoping that if I can get my testosterone levels boosted back up again by taking the TRT, it'll hopefully grow my beard back again. That's what I'm hoping. I'm really hoping for that one, guys, because I still can't get away with this the way I look. I just can't hack it. But I will be going to see somebody about that if it doesn't sort of grow back in and change. I will be going to see a psychologist or a psychiatrist about that. I've got my first appointment coming up end of this month, I think, and then on Friday, this Friday coming up, I go in to see Dr. Shake, which I do believe that when I go in on Friday, I will basically be having me MST, which is the slow release morphine, reduced. So it means that'll be the start that ball process of coming off the morphine. So because it's got to be a gradual take off of it for the withdrawal symptoms and what have you. So I think that'll probably end up happening on Friday, depending obviously on how I'm feeling. And hopefully she might. I know she won't have any news for us as such because we won't have had any tests or anything done. So it's still the waiting game, which is the killer. But anyway, guys, I think it's enough of me waffling on, you know, because there's not much to tell you. Just I've had a bit of a setback, and I wanted to let you know about that, you know, because I don't want you to think that once you come up the other side of it, it'll all be just plain sailing, and it'll carry on going up and up and up and up and up and up. I've had that little bit of an up, and then I've had downslide again. Hopefully now I'm on the up again, and I'll start getting that upward slide again. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I will catch you soon. It's the Not So Bearded Wolf, and I'm out, guys.
Bad Wolf. The Big Bad Wolf.